Business is a lot harder than I thought. SMMA is a lot harder than I thought. When I started in July, I thought I'd be at 10k in 3 months. I thought that I would literally just grind it out, get to 10k, and then bugger off abroad. I'm still here, and it's mid-February. It's almost March, right? Now, this isn't. I'm not blaming myself in terms of not acting quick enough. Perhaps, yeah, I've got scammed a couple times. I've fucked up a few times, but the obstacle is the way. I haven't wasted time because you're always moving forward in it. The point is that I thought business would be. My expectations were skewed because I was sold that business was going to be easy. I was sold that I could get financially three in 3 months. I literally fell for a get rich quick scheme, but not in the traditional sense. You see, the get rich quick schemes are not obvious. That's why even clever people can fall for them. Like, they'll show you a business model and you know it will work. Like, you're like, oh, this is definitely going to work, and maybe you get an early win, and then you're like, fuck, I need to figure it out. I need to do this. Need to get on it, and you start off motivated and like. The thing is that there's so many obstacles that it will take time. There are so many skills that you need to develop. It will take time. Like, it's gonna take time. You need to develop the skills. You need to get good. You need to overcome these obstacles. That shit takes fucking time. Man, I'm telling you, like, I'm in February. I started in July last year. I got fucked over for like 3 months. So I'd say I actually started proper outreach only like December, like end of December. Literally start of Jan, early December, so like 2 months ago, I started outreach. For the 4 months prior to that, I was just getting scammed and wasting my fucking time. I could, in theory, if I took the correct action right at the start, I could be at a few thousand a month right now. Instead, I'm on zero. Business is a lot harder than I fucking, thought it would. And anyone who's listening to this, I would say just, don't think it's going to be quick. It's going to be hard. And before you start, think to yourself, is this something that I'm willing to accept? Am I willing to work hard for like a year only to finally succeed? To make the time horizon huge and then just say, okay, in this amount of time, it would be ridiculous for me not to succeed. Am I willing to put that amount of time in? I'm 6 months down, like 7 months down. I've got a little bit of sunk cost fallacy going on, but low key, I know I can make this work, and I know I can just get to a few grand a month doing this shit. So I'm not that pissed off, to be fair, and I've learned so much already. So I'm guessing this is a little bit of like a kind of documentation video. I'll look back at this in a year when I'm at 10k or above and just be like, wow, dude, that was a rough time. I'm glad I'm not in that point anymore. But I think as a man, you have to go through all of these times. Like, you have to go through the cold approach thing where you're just eating shit and getting destroyed with girls. You have to go through. The gym isn't actually that hard to get started with. It's actually quite pleasurable at the start, in my opinion. The gym, you just start. Like, you start off, you're skinny and your muscles hurt, and yeah, it's a little bit insecure to get in the gym, but you feel good afterwards. Like, you feel every gym session you're getting bigger and stronger. So, and your lifts go up really quick at the start. So it's actually really, the gym learning curve is like this, whereas the business learning curve is like this. It's a steep learning curve for business, and it's a steep learning curve for cold approach. Whereas with gym, it's the reverse. Like, you're actually growing really fast at the start, which would explain why you see a lot of retards in the gym, but you don't see many retards doing cold approach or doing business, because, like, in order to be like a top human will delay gratification, will be able to persist through this part. Whereas with the gym, you just go and you lift weights like a dummy and you get good. I'm not knocking the gym or anything, but like, it's an explanation, I guess. So the gym is actually different because the gym has a reverse, it has like a logarithmic curve like that. Whereas with the cold approach and with the business, it's exponential. Like, you eat shit for ages down here and then you finally succeed up there. So although I'm 7 months down, I will admit, like, maybe I should have started the YouTube business model at the start, and I could probably be on like 2k a month doing something I love right now, which is shit to realize. But at the same time, like, there's nothing I can do. And B, I've learned so much with this, and I'm going to be able to funnel all the money here into YouTube to get leverage anyway, so it's not the end of the world. And everyone eats shit, everyone fails. Like, this is a feature of life. I'm going to read The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday, and I'm really going to fucking, I'm going to read that shit, and I'm going to get good at business. This video here, no one will watch this right now. People will watch this in like a year, 2 years. Do you see what I mean? right now, I'll give you fucking proof. Like, I mean, you'll see when it's uploaded. So, 23rd of February 2023. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to just stick at it. SMA, I'm just going to get to, I'm going to get a